I always really felt like this was what I was meant to do, but the only thing that I was missing was courage. So I feel like a little bit like Wizard of Oz. I just have to go through and like pick up, love and courage and like certain things along the way to get to Oz. I time travel a little bit more for Jaguar too. I think I have some early 2000s influence in there, some like 70s, 60s, 70s influence there.
Keep it in notation, this is celebration every time we smile.
So I like that it kind of covers a lot of bases. Even though you may hear early 2000s influence in All My Mama, you can still connect it back to the 70s because of the horn lines.
I put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good.
So I'm excited to take people on that journey from top to bottom, just whatever they want to relate it to, whatever era you could probably find. One really big difference for me is just like a team. A bigger team now. I put out Jaguar as an independent artist, and so I'm excited to see all of the things that come to fruition when you have a whole building behind you. Shout out to RCA. There was a lot of times that I wish for moments like this, and just even this year being my first headlining show ever, and then a couple months later the tour being first headlining tour. I think when you give people the chance to support you, they will, and that's just nice to know.
Remember, there are many voices in the jungle. The clearest one will always be your own.
I'm mentally mature enough now, I'm confident enough and unapologetic enough to kind of do and experience some of the things that I'm experiencing now, that maybe it was best that I didn't have these things early on. So I think it all just makes sense in retrospect. And it's really hard when you're in the middle of a tornado to like see outside and be like, no, this is for a reason. You're cleaning up shop, and then kind of pulling out and panning out at the vision of your life. You're like, okay, I see why all these happen. Things happen. I lost this person along the way because I was meant to go over here, and everything leads to where it's supposed to be. If you're on a journey, just don't question it. Don't question anything. It's probably where you're meant to be. There's a reason for everything, and you're gonna make it right on through to the other side and then understand why. I've just seen so much darkness and like been alone in a lot of the process, and just doing my work and my due diligence in the dark, rehearsals and like investments and the business parts, like when I don't get the instant gratification. It's been happening for years, so I feel like the curtains are opening, it's showtime, the lights are on.